Carlos and Chris here at Jet Fitness, Ultimate Fitness Training. So today we're doing a video on Ask the Trainer show. So hopefully we'll have some good questions and hopefully some good answers from us. So over to Chris.
Yeah, so the first question, everybody thinks personal trainers, all they do is train people all day long and then that's it, don't really see what goes into it. So describe what a standard day in your life looks like.
Hectic, really, from a personal training point of view. Yeah, obviously it's a vast explanation. However, I'll try to condense it to as much as I can. Personal trainers, before we are going into the detail of what we do, there is a lot of levels of different personal trainers, so not to obviously sort of minute any sort of people's quality, but there is levels of everything, obviously, as there is footballers, as there is basketball players, as there is normal workers of any sort of profession. There is different levels. However, I'm not saying I'm the top or I'm the bottom or I'm the middle. All I say, everyone's different. However, there is a sort of like a degree of structure that you need to have throughout your day in order to become obviously a best version of a personal trainer that you can. Now, what does a day look like? Obviously, guys that are very good trainers tend to have a lot of clients. So obviously you're going to spend a lot of times with clients, but what a lot of people don't understand is they think obviously the day is just consumed by just training people after people. Now what a lot of comes with with the job as a personal trainer is a lot of preparation, it's a lot of homework, it's a lot of research. So obviously I've been in the industry for over 19 years, so I've got a lot of obviously knowledge, but obviously there is a lot of research on other things as well that you do. Obviously, as you guys know now, media is a massive thing. Obviously Instagram, obviously your website, you know, YouTube. So that can consume a lot part of the day. Not just filming, but actually, you know, actually editing the videos. That takes a long time. For instance, someone like me, I can only say for me, which is what I do. We tend to do a video every single day. And that consumes a lot of the times, and when you try and obviously do clients and then do videos at the same time, and that then fit in your own training, fit in your own sort of, you know, sorting out bills, sorting out daily lifestyle, it can be a very hard task to do. Obviously it's early mornings and late evenings. It's not a job that it's definitely not 9 to 5, I can guarantee you that. For the guys that think that's what it is, it's well not in the right place. But it's an amazing job. I won't change it for the world. I was definitely made to obviously coach people and help people become their greatest version. But there is obviously different levels. Obviously some PTs do what they do and they enjoy it. Obviously some PTs don't do as many clients. They probably focus a little bit more on, I don't know, on coaching, or they spend more time on advising people over the net, which is a lot of people do email coaching. Some of the trainers train a lot more clients and don't spend as much on coaching, so it depends. But all I can say is it's one of the most rewarding you know, professions, I can say. You definitely see people developing, you definitely see people becoming not just physically better, but also mentally better and happier as well. Obviously Chris sees me with a lot of clients, and he knows obviously he's actually worked in another company with me as well, so you can see people actually developing, and I'm sure you're witness of that. And it's amazing to see people, you know, not just because people are, oh, I only need a PT if I need to lose weight. No, it's a massive mistake. You know, I have people that come to me not just to lose weight. I love people that come to me just to feel better. And that is one of the big things that a lot of people don't understand. They just think, oh, I know how to work out, I don't need a personal trainer. What a big mistake, you know, because you don't just need a personal trainer to work out, you need a personal trainer to become the best of you. Even I need a personal trainer. If I didn't know much about training, would I pay a personal trainer? Of course, 100%. To have someone professional to be able to push you to the best of your ability and making you accountable for it, my God, it's priceless, absolutely priceless.
So the next one, because obviously you have such a busy day, sometimes like 12, 13 hour shifts and stuff like that, how do you keep your energy levels high? Because it always seems like towards the end of the day, most people start flaking out or starting to slow down in their jobs, whereas you keep that kind of high work rate from the minute you get into the minute you leave. So
yeah, it's a hard one. Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, a lot of people ask me that question actually. It just obviously probably my personality kind of comes out a little bit on that. I think probably the sort of understanding of psychology. However, obviously I'm a human, you know, I have got feelings like everyone else, but the fact that obviously I'm very structured, and the fact that I love and I'm passionate about what I do, maybe actually kind of propels me to probably do more and more and give more than probably the people that are probably not so passionate about their training. Yeah, it's hard, obviously, because obviously 9 times out of 10 your day looks very much like you start at 9 and you finish at 9. And obviously you start at 9 and finish at 9, coming 9 o'clock you're absolutely knackered, because imagine you're constantly working with people, and it can be hard. How do I keep my energy levels high? What I tend to do, I tend to have obviously a clean diet. Don't take me wrong, obviously sometimes I have naughty cheat meals in there, but I wouldn't say I have a really bad diet. I have a really good diet. Also I'll try to top up my diet with good supplements as well. And supplements don't mean protein shakes, because a lot of people think that's what it means. What I mean by that is obviously good multivitamin minerals, vitamin B6, B12, magnesium, calcium, and then those, you know, like phosphorus, all the minerals that your body needs, of which a lot of the times we are not getting from normal foods. And that I find that with those, with the support of those, and obviously good meditation as well, because a lot of it is obviously to calm yourself down as well, because this is one of the jobs you're constantly on the go and you're constantly motivating people. So obviously when you finish, say your day, you are pumped up. So it's really good sometimes to kind of just bring yourself back to normal and kind of like allow yourself to be, rather than constantly doing and doing and doing and doing. Yeah, it's hard, but I guess when you do it for so many years, you kind of get used to it. I would say you probably become conditioned to it more than anything. But as I said, I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it.
Next one is just a short one. What is the biggest piece of advice, just single piece of advice you could give to a newly qualified personal trainer who's just starting out in the industry?
Wow, I could give you a lot of advice.
So single piece, most important, that you could think of off the top of your head.
There's loads, obviously there are loads, and the priority, I couldn't perhaps nominate one particular one, but which I think is the only one. There is absolutely loads, but one that I would say that will make you successful. Obviously there's a lot of them that can make you a failure as well, but one of the ones is obviously, it's just one.
Just one, only one.
It's a hard one. I would say be passionate of what you do. Be passionate about what you do, because when you have passion, things happen for you. And what I find with a lot of guys in any sort of profession is, if you're not passionate, it's not gonna happen. You know, you can do whatever hours you like, you can do whatever you like. If you're not passionate, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all.
I think I can add to that one as well. When a lot of people get into this business thinking they're going to make loads of money, see what they can charge per hour, and people can see through that straight away. If you're only money motivated, people will see straight through that. You've got to have the passion to be able to stand there all day, work with clients, putting in the hours out of time as well, obviously creating plans and everything like that. So if you're just doing it for the money, there's pretty much no chance you're going to succeed in this industry.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I mean, obviously I've been in the game for a long time, and obviously I'm not just saying I've seen, I've witnessed many times in many different sort of companies, you know, people thinking that it's an easy job. Or one of the most common things you see is people coming to the gym and they look at, this is not me defending trainers anyway, but it's just saying what I see and what I've experienced all through my career. You see people that train, they come to the gym, and what they do is they see a trainer, okay, and then when they become to be quite confident about their training, they become very sort of, if you like, very opinionated about the trainers. Now, don't take me wrong, obviously, there's some really bad trainers around, of course there is, but there are also very good ones as well. But what happens is people become very opinionated about the trainers. They'll go, oh, I can do that job, because they think that the trainer's job is to train people. Let me tell you something, right? I'll give you an example, like, this is this is obviously not just my opinion, it's the opinion of thousands of trainers out there, based on, I'm sure you guys seen, you go to the gym and you've got the boyfriend and the girlfriend can work out, right? The guy's probably a little bit beefy and he ends up with the girlfriend in the gym. Common thing is the girl ends up in the gym bench press, doing bench press like he does. And next thing he knows, what's she doing? She's doing deadlift as well, like he does. Now, if you're going to put someone on a bench press, very disconditioned, not knowing history, not knowing what she can do, it's a completely hell of a mess. Now there's a long way. What I'm trying to say is a lot of guys up there don't understand how to train someone, is what they do is what they fit for themselves, and what they do for themselves, the thing fits everybody, so they can train everybody. What they don't understand is 9 times out of 10 the clients we trainers get, a lot of the times, people that never trained in their lives, or maybe they did train but they want to get a little bit in shape, they want to get a little fitter. Not necessarily, they don't want to be weightlifters, and they don't want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, they don't want to be anything like that. All they want, 9 times out of 10, is to feel a little bit better, get a little bit stronger, be fitter, nothing major, okay? And what a lot of guys out there, they get really cocky, they go, oh, I could be a trainer. And that's why, don't take me wrong, the industry kind of enforces that on a lot of people, because it's easy to get qualified. So all of a sudden you get an average guy that goes to the gym, thinks, you know what, if that guy can earn X amount of money, I can too, because I can do a bench press too. And that, don't take me wrong, is as simple as I'm explaining, is what happens, because I've seen a lot of guys in the industry that haven't got an absolute clue about, one, even talking to someone. They've got no people skills, they have got no listening skills, they're so egocentric. It's all about themselves, and them guys are the guys that, believe it or not, are giving the actual industry a bad name, and that's probably what we sometimes, don't take me wrong, I'm telling you there is some really good guys out there as well, and I've seen and I witnessed some really good guys as well, but a lot of the times that's the kind of guys that people call bad trainers.
No, that's it for me.
Cool. Here we are, so another video for you guys, so you know how to find us on Instagram, Carlos Trainer 10, also on YouTube channel, and please check us out on at Jet Fitness Erdington. We're a fantastic gym in order to help you guys become fitter, stronger versions of yourselves. So until next time guys, on behalf of Chris with the new tan, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fit, take care.